Let's look at how accountants are actually using AI in 2026. If you are an accountant or a bookkeeper, you probably must have heard some version of the story. AI is coming for our jobs. AI is going to take over our jobs. Oh, AI is going to make us lose our jobs and all of that. AI is not necessarily going to take over your job, but your job may be taken away, not by AI. Now, let's look at the real story. That is not the real story. What you heard there is not the real story. The real story is that accountants are actually using AI. In 2026, they are actively using AI. AI makes their work faster. AI makes their work makes them more efficient in their work. AI makes them to be more effective. AI gives them more economy. They're able to do more for less. AI ensures accuracy. Okay? Basically, employers are loving accountants and bookkeepers who use AI because they deliver on time. So it is not AI that is coming to take over your job. No. It is other accountants like yourself who are using AI. They are the ones coming to take over your job because you refuse to use AI. So in this video, I am going to tell you clearly, step by step, the various areas that accountants are using AI in 2026 and why you should sit up and join this train that is bringing more efficiency, more economy, and more effectiveness. The 3 E's, like we say, in value for money. Okay, so if you're ready, let's go straight into it. Now, automating data entry and invoice processing. So if you're a bookkeeper, for instance, or even an accountant, and your job entails, every day you go to work, what you do, you impute data and invoice, you process invoices and all of that. So if that is your job, you have to capture date, you have to capture amount, you have to capture the narration, and so on and so forth. If you do that, even the invoice number and all of this, if you do that manually, I want to tell you that people like you are not doing it manually anymore. So you are being left behind. And when you are left behind, employers may also leave you behind and replace you with people who are using AI to achieve this. What takes you 1 week or 1 month to do, AI can do it in hours. Or in a few minutes, actually. Why I said in hours is that after the input, you come to review. You can come and fine-tune it. But the thing is, automating your data entry and invoice processing with AI, when you do that, it makes your job easier, it makes it faster, it makes it more accurate even. So what they do is, you use an AI app, you scan the invoice or the data you are trying to enter manually, and AI will quickly take it and tabulate it for you as fast as possible. Very fast, very accurately. This is what we use AI to do. So the first and easiest place to start is data entry. This is the most repetitive, lowest value part of the job. And it's exactly where AI shines. This is where AI shines a lot. So modern accounting software now use machine learning to read invoices. You use machine learning. AI will use machine learning to read your invoices. You don't need to be entering it manually. Do the same for receipts, do the same for bank statements, and automatically categorize these transactions and populate your journal entries. So instead of manually typing in every line, line item, you type it manually. The AI reads the document for you. It matches it to your chart of accounts and flags anything that it's not confident about for your review. So you can now come and review. So you see that by using AI, you have already elevated yourself. You have come to the position of reviewer. From somebody who imputes data, you are now reviewing. So AI does it for you, and then you come and you review. So think of it like this. Instead of being the one who types the data in, you become the one who reviews what the AI typed in. So it is same accounting knowledge, but it's way less time. Okay? It takes less time to do it. So it is faster, and the energy you are going to use will be less. So who doesn't want to enjoy? So if you are using QuickBooks, Xero, or similar software, just check whether there's a place they call Smart categorization. Also, there's another place they call, if you don't see smart categorization, you see AI bank rules. Go there and check and see whether it is turned on or turned off. If it is not turned on, then you need to turn it on and start using it. Because a lot of people don't even know, they don't activate it because they don't know that it is there. So that is the first part that I want to talk about. That is automating data entry and invoice processing. Let's look at another place that accountants are using AI. And these accountants and bookkeepers who use AI, if you don't catch up, if you don't start using AI, they are going to take over your job. It is not AI that will take your job, as I said before. So another one is faster financial month-end close. We know the rush. We know how tedious the month-end can be for accountants and bookkeepers. You do that end of the month close, you know. So with AI, they are able to do it faster. Accountants who use AI are able to do it faster. They do their month-end reconciliation. They do it faster. They are able to close their books end of the month very fast. So this used to mean late nights for people. It used to mean lots of spreadsheets, manually reconciling different accounts, what came in, what went out, what interaction did we have with this station, with this customer, and all of that. AI-powered close tools now do a lot of that reconciliation automatically. That is a good part. That is AI for you. So it matches transactions across systems. It flags discrepancies and pulls together your close checklist, your end of the month checklist. It pulls them together, and then, you know, you are able to close. It does it automatically without stress. So some firms have cut their closing time from 2 weeks down to just a few days, because AI will do it automatically, and then the real accountants, the human beings, will now do the review and make sure that everything is correct. Okay? So AI is not perfect, but it makes it much easier for you. But here is the important part. The AI doesn't just close the books and hand you the keys. No. It hands you a reviewed, flagged set of numbers, and you are the one who decides what actually matters. Okay, so you go from being a preparer, instead of just preparing, you are now a reviewer, and that's a promotion. It's not a demotion. Okay, so AI gives you a promotion. It promotes you from preparer to reviewer. Is that not good news? That's good news. So let's look at another area that accountants are using AI in 2026. Another one is anomaly detection and fraud flags. Okay, before the auditor comes, AI already helps you with your audit so that you don't run into trouble. So catching errors and frauds before they become a problem is one area that people are using AI. Accountants are using AI actively. So AI is really good at pattern recognition. AI recognizes patterns. This is how it's supposed to be. So once there's an outlier, AI knows immediately. Okay? So which means it is really good at spotting the transaction that doesn't look like the others. So AI knows how to recognize patterns, and immediately the thing steps out of the pattern, AI will know and point it out to you. So you can now go there and review as a human being, not as a robot. And it makes your work easier, and it helps you to detect anomalies and frauds. Okay? Then a duplicate payment, for instance, AI will see it. It may take you time to see it if you are doing it manually, but AI will see it automatically that this is a duplicate. This number has been entered already. So why is it here? So AI will flag it for you as a duplicate. Okay. Another one could be a vendor invoice that's 40% higher than usual. It's supposed to be normally this percent. All of a sudden, you now see that it is 40% higher. Something is amiss. AI will flag it for you, for your review, for you to come and look at it. Why is this invoice 40% higher than usual? I mean, every month is 80,000. Why is it 40% higher this time around? So AI sees it. AI is not saying it's wrong, but it flags it for you to come and review, to see that. And when you look deeply into it, you might discover that there's a problem, there's a fraud, there is an anomaly, or it may just be something that happened and it's not fraudulent, but AI will show you. Okay, an expense category that's suddenly spiking. All of a sudden, your expense, one particular expense line has gone up, hit the roof. What happened? AI will show you, and then you can come and review it. Maybe somebody did something fraudulent, or maybe it was an error, and maybe nothing happened. but AI will show you so that you can come and review it. So these tools flag it automatically. AI flags it automatically for you before the auditor will come and see it and act like he's the most intelligent person on the surface of the earth. The AI will show you. So instead of you finding it 3 months later during an audit, AI will show you now. This is a huge value add that you can bring to your employers or bring to your clients. Okay? You are not going to tell them, I don't just record the numbers. I catch the problems before they become expensive. And every client, every employer loves stuff like this. Okay? Who won't? Let's look at another area that accountants are using AI in 2026. So this is the area of cash flow forecasting, budgeting. Okay? This used to require building complex models by hand. You look at the history. This is the historical record, and then you now start forecasting. Okay, this is what we've been doing. This is how it should be, and all of that. You know, it's estimation. And estimation is based on history. So AI is able to do this much, much faster and better. So now, AI tools can look at historical cash flow patterns, study them, you know, look at seasonality, look at outstanding receivables, outstanding accounts payables, and generate a forward-looking forecast in minutes. AI can do this in minutes. Okay? Are we saying that AI is perfect? No, but it gives you a strong first draft, and your job becomes refining it with the business context the AI doesn't have. AI doesn't have the business context. You as a human being, as an accountant, you have it. So AI gives you that first draft, and then you go and fine-tune, you review, and you make it better. You refine it. So that's much better than starting from the scratch. Imagine that you are using your time and your expertise to build a model from a blank spreadsheet. It's going to take you much more time. It will take more resources, take more time, take more energy, take everything. So AI is able to give you something to start on. And what AI is giving you is very rich. Okay, it's advanced. Now let's look at another area that accountants actively use AI in 2026. Turning AI output into client-ready insights. Clients don't want to look at numbers, figures. They don't want to look at this. Even employers, they don't want to look at all of this. They want you to communicate it to them in a way that they will understand and use it to make the best decisions. So that is what they want. When you give your client or you give your employer lots of numbers, lots of figures, they get confused. But when you communicate it to them, you analyze, you summarize, they can understand because they need that information for something, and that is decision making. So this is one way that AI helps people, helps accountants and bookkeepers a lot. And this is one area that a lot of people skip. But no, don't skip it. Communication is key, because that is why we prepare financial statements. We prepare it so that users of the account will be able to make informed decisions. So you can take raw financial data and ask an AI tool to help you draft a plain English summary for a client or an employer, a manager. You ask AI to tell you what changed this month, or what changed from year 0 to year 1. Okay, why did it change? And what does it mean? AI will do it for you. So this is where accountants who use AI well pull way ahead. And that is why if you are not doing this, the clients, the employers, the managers will look at you like you are not useful to them. So people that are useful to them, who are using AI to do this, will take over your job. They use them to replace you, or they'll be promoted and you'll be left behind. So you are not just producing numbers, you are producing insight, and you are doing it fast. This is what your managers need. This is what management needs. This is what employers need. This is what your client needs. Your client doesn't want you to dump numbers, plenty figures on their table that they cannot read. Give them insight so they can make the best decision. Okay, they want to invest, they want to take long-term decisions, and they need you to communicate appropriately. Communicate in a language that they understand, and do it fast for them on a timely basis. Okay, so what is the action plan? Well, I want you this week to turn on the AI automation features already built into the software that you use. If you are using a modern accounting software, I can assure you that AI is there. If AI is not there, then you need to upgrade. So not just have the software, turn on the AI automation features. Okay? Most people never do this. So turn it on. Then pick one repetitive task. That's the next thing I want you to do. Like entering invoices, entering receipts. It is repetitive. You do one, you do two, you do three. So look for something that is repetitive. Pick one. Maybe reconciliation, maybe categorization or reporting. Pick one and then test an AI tool on it for 2 weeks. When you do it, I want you to comment. Tell me what you are going to do. I want to know what is that repetitive task that you do in your office. Drop it in the comment section. I want to know so I can guide you. Put it and tell me so that we can learn together. Okay. Number 3, use AI to draft your client or management summaries. Then edit them with your own voice. Don't let AI to do everything for you. AI is robotic. We know AI is not a human being. Let AI give you a draft. Then you come and use your human voice to edit it so that it can sound human. Okay? If you allow AI to do everything for you from A to Z, then your client and even your boss is using AI. You will know that it's a machine that did it, because what a robot generates is repetitive. They are hallucinations most times, and it will look, like an alien writing something. You will know that this thing is not a human being. So when AI does it, you have to put in your own voice, edit it, let it take a human form. Okay? So that's it. You don't need to become a data scientist to do this. No, you don't need to become the person who knows everything. No, you just need to become one who knows how to review, question, and apply what the AI produces. Because that judgment is exactly what AI cannot replace. AI cannot replace human judgment. But human beings who use AI can replace your job. That's what I want you to take away from this video. Your job as an accountant, as a bookkeeper, is not going to be taken by AI. AI will not replace you. AI cannot do human judgment. Okay? So, the people, accountants and bookkeepers like yourself, who are using AI, they are going to take over your job. So, you need to step up your game. I urge you to like, to share this video with someone. And most importantly, I want you to say thank you by subscribing to my channel. That's the least you can do for me. Have a great day and see you in the next video.